welcome to Sunday School Simplified. If you haven't joined us before, this is where we take our Sunday School lesson and squeeze it into a short, sweet video that is good for all ages and the entire family. We are in our 5th week of Lent, and we have been doing a Looking for Love series, and this week we are looking for the Liberator. And if you'd like to follow along in your scripture, it is John chapter 11, verses 1 through 45. And the story brings us to Jesus and Mary and Mary's brother Lazarus. Lazarus has died, and she's really sad about it, obviously. And so is Jesus, because he was his friend. So he goes to mourn, and he starts crying. And after he cries, he prays, and then he moves the stone away, and he brings Lazarus back from the dead. And I kind of took a little bit of a different take, or like a mashup of this, in that in his tears, in letting himself be sad, in liberating himself from his sadness and praying, he was able to liberate Lazarus from the ultimate chains, right, of death, because we can't come back from death normally. And being a liberator for others or yourself can be one of the hardest things we do. Like in relationships, sometimes we say, if you love something, let it go. Or like, say, if you're in a friendship and someone, like, you don't love something that they're doing, but it's not harmful or bad or anything like that, you just don't agree with it, let them be themselves. That's liberating them, and that's the best way that you can love them. And as it could be, that can be complicated, but it doesn't even have to be that complicated. It can just simply be something like, hey, you make me laugh. I love you. Like, thanks for making me laugh. You are giving that person the gift of freedom to be themselves. They love to make you laugh. Obviously, that's why they do it. And in thanking them, you are setting them free, giving them the opportunity to freely do that, to freely love you. And you can just see how freely then the love flows. And that is what Jesus wants, that God is love. Love is God. So this week, as we are looking for the liberator, if you liberate someone or yourself, like I said, from sadness, if you allow yourself to grieve something, if you are holding on to something so tight that it is just eating you up inside, if you allow yourself to grieve and let it go, you are also liberating yourself and giving yourself the best self-love. So I encourage you this week to look for the liberator, be a liberator, and we'll see you on the next one. May you have a healthy, happy, and blessed week.